Hey guys, and welcome to another tutorial video for Rainbow Six Siege. And today I'll be talking about how you can practice speaking, what types of speaking do you have in Rainbow Six Siege, and how you can utilize them and implement them into your gameplay. Sorry if my voice is a little bit raspy, but I've done a lot of talking, and this is probably my third time recording the video. So, excuse me. So, yeah, first things first. What types of peeking do you have in Siege? So, we all know the shaiiko peek or the quick peeking. There's a lot of videos on YouTube about them, but I want to show basically my way of doing it, which is the same way as everybody else does, but I want to show how you can practice it and how to learn it the fastest way possible. And also I want to tell you why it is used in pro play and high elo. So let's jump into the game and let's talk about this even further. So let's go. Okay, so we are loading a D-Hunt. In my opinion, this is the best way for you to practice aiming until Siege implements a fighting range. You can take any operator you want. I'm going to be using Ash for this one. But essentially, you can quick peek with any op, really. So let's go with Ash.
Eliminate the terrorists.
So let's go up to the doorway and destroy it. When you are a new player, most likely you're gonna be peeking something like this, which is really not good, let's be honest. Then anybody else? No. Okay. So basically another way to do this is by peeking like that. I don't think it's like that good, in my opinion. Also, I'm a bit clumsy today, so... But you get the point. Peeking like this is still effective. Maybe sometimes if you go for like something like one taps, you can do it like that. But in my opinion, the best way to peek in Siege would probably be quick peeking, which is like this. You can do it on both ways once you learn it. So left or right side, it doesn't matter. With a lot of people, like at least in my case, I've learned to quick peek on my left side first. So I was able to do this like very efficiently. So for example, if I'm peeking the guy behind the shield, this was very easy for me to do. But like then if I tried to do this, I required a lot more practice, but as you know, practice makes perfect. So you do not need to actually, go into D-Hunt and do it. You can always, let's say you make a custom, put it on 10 minutes, take any map you will want to practice it on. I'm doing it on Oregon, so. And let's say you just want to peek, let's say that red railing or whatever you want to call it. So you just go like that. Pretty simple, kind of, once you get used to it. Or you can even do it like this. So why is peeking so important in Siege? Reason number one, it's you exposing as little of your body as you can. Because if there's a guy there, let's say the main entrance. If I go like this, half of my body is exposed. So you can see the whole of my body, my head, everything. If I'm peeking like this, it's already kind of okay. You know, you can see maybe my face. But if you do it this way, depending on the timing, he's only gonna be able to see either nothing or only your shoulder and half of your face if you do it correctly. So yeah, basically the best way to practice this, it would be probably by doing D-Hunt, at least that's the way that I've learned it. So you can just go in every corner, you start quick peeking it, or if you're a bit newer to the game, I would advise don't try to learn how to do this, rather learn how to peek like this. It's kind of the same process, but it kind of gives you the basics that you're gonna have to learn to be able to do this. Same goes for the other side. You can do it like this, you can do it like this. I still haven't perfected both of them, but I do think that I am pretty solid at them. The best way to kind of like, my best example would be when you're playing ranked or whatever, there's usually a guy there. As you can see, he just shot at me. So on this shelf, like behind it. So you can just go up and you start clearing every corner. You go up closer, you do it like this. So quick peeking is usually the most effective, and the proper way to do it is when you're close to a wall. Don't quick peek like this. Don't stand far away from anything. You should be face front. Like, I cannot go forward like this. And when you're like this, amen. And the movement, without me using my movement keys, except for leaning, it should look something like that. So kind of twitching. Same goes for the other side. It should look like this. Very simple kind of looking. When you implement movement, it's you go in and you spam Q and then E, and you cancel it with D. So when you try the quick peek, basically you have the important keys here are A, Q, E, and then D. W is only important when you're trying to get close to the wall. So basically what you're going to be doing is you peek in with Q and A, and then as you are peeking, you have to cancel with E and D. So this is the important part. You go in Q and A, and as soon as you peek, you click E and D. So basically it's a bit different for me now when I'm not in a game. But basically that's how you do it. So you go in. This is kind of how it looks like for me. So it's like dancing fingers pretty much. So just figure out the feeling, how it is for you. This usually requires quite a bit of practice, but as I said, it is very useful to know how to do it, especially when you're trying to clear an angle or trying to get information on where the enemy is. Let's say there's a guy in connector. I don't know if you guys call it connector, I just call it connector. And again, a new player is gonna peek it like this, kind of. It's in that motion. Let's say a mediocre player is gonna peek it like this, kind of. And then once you learn how to do quick peeks, it's gonna look something like that. But yeah, essentially you can really get quite a bit of information just by doing this, or if I do that. So I see there's a C4 there. I missed a couple of shots, but whatever. And I can start clearing everything else, this corner. And the best example I could give in this video, it would probably be in freezer. So if you quick peek, only the guy who is behind the cabinets could see me. The guy playing this angle, so this, he's not gonna be able to see much of me. Maybe my shoulder. This isn't because of peeker's advantage or anything like that, but just because of how much body you're showing. So again, you just do it like this. The only way this guy could kill me is by swinging on me, and if he does that, if you do it correctly, or depending if the guy gets lucky or not, usually he will die. So yeah, again, best way to do this is just get up close to a wall and just start doing it. So I hope this video has helped you. If you have any questions, suggestions, really anything, write them in the comments below. I am also streaming daily on Twitch. The link is in the description below, or also on the screen right now. Thank you very much for watching this video. If it did help you, leave a like, subscribe, and have a good day.